I'm here today to graduate on my Bachelor of Science Motorsport Engineering Award with the NMA and the Montfort University. And I am really proud of myself. It wasn't, when I left school, I went straight into the industry, and getting a degree wasn't something I sort of had on my radar till sort of 2 or 3 years ago. I can't believe that I'm here graduating today. So I got the motorsport bug from when I was a kid, sort of 12 years old. A friend of mine had a go-kart and I wasn't really interested in driving it, more sort of helping his dad sort of work on it, and I'd go to every race that he did once a month. We used to race in a little club championship, so I'd go along and just help, and learn and do what I could. So that sort of got the motorsport bug for me. And then I was looking at what to do, and there's a motorsport college at Silverstone, so I went there. That turned into an apprenticeship with a company called Radical Sports Cars in Peterborough, which I still think of as my foundations, because it was you build a car from scratch, so there was a lot of learning to be done there, and I was there for just under 4 years. I finished my apprenticeship with them, and I was on their race team running a car, but for me Formula One was always my aim. So during that time I was writing to F1 teams, and even if they didn't have a job advertised, I was like, I want to come and work for you. So yeah, many rejection letters, but one day, for whatever reason, Williams gave me my chance, and initially I was factory based with them before moving on to the test team. I didn't have in my mind I wanted to be a gearbox technician, but it's just something I sort of fell into. It was a role I fell into in sub-assembly at Williams, and it's something I really enjoyed. I think I first went racing in sort of 2014. I did a few races, and then I was sort of full-time race team from 2015, going to all the races as a gearbox technician for them. And then at the end of the 2018 season, I was offered a position, the same gearbox position at Mercedes, but looking after one of their customers who they supply gearboxes to. So for me that was progression. It was a bit more responsibility, and it gave me the chance to sort of progress my career a little bit, but not still doing what I knew with gearboxes, which was quite nice. So I did 2 years with Mercedes, and thoroughly enjoyed it. It was great to be see how another race team worked from where I was, but ultimately for me to progress further, when I was speaking to HR people and applying for sort of higher roles within the company, it became clear that I needed to do a degree. Everyone wanted the degree, so back onto Google, and how can I do a degree whilst travelling in F1? It's F1's full on enough as it is to take on doing a degree, but for me I wanted to progress, so they wanted me to do a degree. So okay, let's get it done. And thank God for the National Motorsport Academy, because without them there's no way I would have been able to do a degree. I wasn't gonna, you've got a house, you've got a mortgage, you've got a family. There's no way I was gonna stop doing a job to then take 3 to 5 years out to go and do a degree. So the National Motorsport Academy sort of gave me the chance to get a degree whilst working. And I guess one of the upsides to the whole COVID thing was I was allowed to get on with it, because when the country went into lockdown in 2020, I was sort of in the middle of my year 2 of the course, and it kept me sane. I was getting up every day, and everywhere's locked down, and that was my 9 to 5, was getting on and doing the degree. So I look back at it now, and I did really sort of break the back of it in that lockdown period, and got quite a lot of work done. When life sort of restarted, it wasn't, in F1 it didn't really feel like, because everybody was learning again, we didn't know how many races we were going to do, how it was going to happen. So and we were, with the travel restrictions, we were away for long periods, and we did a number of races at the same circuit. So normally you'd pack up on a Sunday, but we sort of got out of there at a decent time, and then you'd have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday where you weren't really busy. So they were my hotel days. I was doing the course from hotel rooms, And then on the long flights, it was, you know, reading up on material and the course content. You know, it's all downloadable from the VLS, and that's, you know, you spend your time sat on planes with the iPad and going through it. The course is great for that because you really can. I know I've seen videos of people saying it, but you really can. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. You know, you can pick an iPad up, you can download the content, whatever, and if you want to put an hour, 2 hours into it, no matter if you're 30,000 feet in the air on an aeroplane, you can do it, you know. And if you want something enough, you'll make it happen.